This is page 23 in the Coding for Beginners Using Scratch book, and we're on number 1 at the top under Making Shapes. So it says delete the script from the previous page, which I have already done, and start a new script with these blocks to clear the stage and position your sprite before you begin. So we need the event that is clicking on the green flag. We need something for the looks, which is to hide. And we need some motion commands. We have to go to the center of the screen. That's go to X0 and Y0. And we also need to point to the right, which is 90. And then we want to take a pen command and we want to clear whatever is currently on the screen. Okay. Now we're on number 2. With these blocks you can draw many different kinds of shapes. See below. And so we're going to do a repeat here, which is a control command, and so we're going to put a repeat loop out there, and the number we want is 4. We're going to draw a 4-sided figure, and then we're going to put the pen down. Whoops, I got to click on it first and then choose pen down. And then we're going to move 50 steps, so that is a motion command, so we're going to move and tack that on and change the 10 to 50, and then we're going to wait so it doesn't happen instantaneously. So that is a control command, and we're going to wait 1 second, and this is going to draw a square for us. Okay. No, it's not, because I skipped the command. Pen down, move, and then turn 90. So I missed the turn 90. So that's going to be a motion command. And let's go here. I want to turn to the right. Actually, this will work either way. But and we want to turn 90 degrees. So I need to put a 90 there where the 15 is. Okay, now we are ready to go. So it's going to hide the cat, it's going to move to the middle of the screen, and it's going to clear whatever was there from the last time we were doing this, and then it's going to repeat this 4 times, and it's going to turn 90 degrees. So if we do 4 lines, we should get a square. So let's see what happens. And there's our square. So I'm going to stop the program. And so if you want 4 sides, you need to turn 90 degrees every time. And if you want to turn a different number of sides, what you end up doing here is you start out facing at 90, and then you turn 90 and 90 and 90, and if you add all 4 of those up, you end up turning 360 degrees. You make a full turn on the screen. And so if you want to change the way this works, if you want a 3-sided figure, for example, a triangle, let's put a 3 in there, then 360 divided by 3 is 120. Now let's try to run that, and we should get ourselves an equilateral triangle. Okay. And so the relationship between this number and this number is that if you multiply the 2 of them together, you always get 360, which is the number of degrees in a complete circle. So we did 3 and we did 4. Let's try 5. Okay, so I'm going to put 5 in there. And if you divide 5 into 360, what you get is 72. So 72 times 5 will give us 360. So let's try to run that. We should get a 5-sided figure, or a pentagon. There we go. Okay, let's try some more. Let's do a 6-sided figure. We'll put a 6 in there, and 6 goes into 360 degrees 60 times. So let's run that. We should get a 6-sided figure. And there it is. And you can try this with other numbers to make polygons that have larger number of sides, but the only thing you really need to remember here is that take the number of sides that you want, divide it into 360, If you need to, you can use the built-in calculator. If we go down here and scroll to the C's, our calculator should be there. So if you can't do it in your head, just pull up the calculator. And so let's say you want a 20-sided figure. Well, you take 360, and you divide it by 20, and you're going to turn 18 degrees every time. So you'd put 360 here, and you'd put 18 down here. I'm sorry, you would put, what do we say, 20 up here and 18 down here, 20 times 18. If you want an 18-sided figure, you put the 18 up here and the 20 down here. So you can do any number of sides that you want. The only thing you have to remember is that if you multiply these two numbers together, you're going to get 360 for an answer. And of course, you can obviously make changes here by changing the color. You can change the size of the pen. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's go, we're going to do one more thing with our pen color, and we're going to change the pen color by 10 every time we go through here. Okay, and I don't know exactly what colors we're going to get, but Scratch has its own system for numbering the colors, so we'll go ahead and click on this, and it should draw this line in blue, and then it should change a little bit every time. So let's go ahead and try it. This is the first line. Okay, and you see it gets a little bit more towards pink or purple. Let's try a bigger number here. Let's try 30. We'll try 3 times as much change, and let's run it now. We should see some big changes every time. There we go. So apparently if we do 30 6 times, it looks like it gets us back to our original color. So that would kind of look like there might be 180 different colors or somewhere around there. So that is the end of page 23. Our next video will start on page 24.